Webinar is broadcasting and we are recording. And okay. Let's see, how many people do we have up here? Who's coming? Let's see. We see the clicking up. Very nice. We love that. We love that. We're seeing everybody's getting in. We're going to wait a couple seconds till everybody's allowed in. I guess the computer takes a while. Hello, hello. In the meantime, we can all fix our lipstick. Okay. You could see my lovely earrings. This is what's important. I did my nails for you. Okay. Great. Now, did Marion get in? I don't see Marion in yet. I don't know what's going to happen.
I see you, girls.
Okay. Okay, great. So, yeah, but I don't see your name.
My name's Miriam Sandler, apparently.
Okay, I'm going to change your name.
Good idea.
There we go. Welcome everyone who's coming in. I'll just ask you for a moment. Okay. Great. Okay, we're going to start. So if all of our performers can get on camera, you're all muted, but if everyone can get on camera, that would be great. I think we have enough people to start. So welcome to the Worldwide Women's Acapella and Comedy Concert, brought to you by the New Here Happenings for Women, Jewish Women, I should say, organization. I'm Leslie Gold-Reuter. I'll be your host for today, and I'm the director and founder of Here. And we are so thrilled you could all be with us today. Really, really thrilled. And thank you to Hashem for allowing us to be together with you today. One thing I neglected to do when we were starting is to do a little prayer together, but now we can do it with the 107 guests who are on. So everyone, Hashem, thank you so much for bringing us together.
Amen.
And please help us have all of everything happen smoothly and no technical difficulties, and let your light shine through us so that we can share it with all of our Jewish sisters all over the world today. Very, very excited. So, since the quarantine began, we have had over 3,000 women from around the world gathering together for these amazing concerts. We have had a tremendous response, and we are really excited. Thank you so much. Everyone has been sending, we've gotten a lot of wonderful, loving emails with beautiful comments. So we really, really appreciate the feedback, because as you see here, we can't really hear or see you like in a live concert. So we really appreciate when you do send us that feedback. It's just great and very heartwarming. So we even have the next concert planned for May 26th. I'm looking at my calendar here, which will benefit Kids for Courage. That's a Tuesday, really wonderful organization. And we're also planning an open mic for Rosh Chodesh on Monday, June 22nd. So get ready for that. Now, we are very honored and thrilled today to help raise funds for the important work of Project Sarah today. Project Sarah is stopping abusive relationships at home. And it's really quite sobering to think that their services are needed now more than ever, as domestic abuse has been skyrocketing due to everyone being homebound with COVID-19. And I had some jokes about that, but I decided to skip them. But here we are together to strengthen each other, and it's really wonderful for everyone who's donated. We've raised a couple of $1,000s already, and our goal is to raise 3,000 more. So anyone who wants to can certainly go on. Thank you so much for your generosity. They're also having a breakfast. Wait, there we go. They're having a breakfast on Sunday, May 17th at 9:30 a.m. I normally don't wake up that early, but I think I might for this. And you've got the links to that. And here's the link. You can also go on and make your reservation there, secure.bankquest.com/JFS/Project Sarah. I'll be showing that again a few times. And I heard that Susie Fishfine is also going to be on there. So we'll learn a few little cooking tips. Yeah, and you're also, I had sent out a program to everyone with your through Eventbrite, and you'll also get another program sent to you after the show that will have everybody's beautiful pictures, because for some reason that doesn't go through Eventbrite. Also want to thank so much our wonderful sponsors, Pink Orchid Fashion, blooming with the newest styles in fashion. Pink Orchid has fashion at your fingertips, so you can go to pinkorchid.com and let me find our beautiful, lovely Ellie Rip, and she's going to descend the stairs for us. Watch this, ladies. Check it out. It is a pinkorchid.com beautiful dress.
So
go to pinkorchid.com. Yes. Okay. And thank you, Ellie. That was beautiful. And to our wonderful new sponsor, Eden Treatment Center. Oh, let me unspotlight this. Okay. Eden Treatment Center is proud to service women and the Jewish community for women struggling with eating disorders. See, I got to work on my commercial delivery, right? Let's try that again. Eden Treatment Center is proud to service women in the Jewish community struggling with eating disorders with a women's only, fully kosher and insurance-friendly program, which is really great. And you want to hear the crazy thing? Ellie Rip just told me that she works for the people at Eden Treatment Center because she's also a social worker. Social worker? Yes, Ellie, did I get that right? Yeah, okay. So you can tell your friends about that. Now, it's very special to us and very, very important, as you know, for women-owned businesses, particularly in this case, Jewish women-owned businesses like theirs, to support entertainment by and for Jewish women and these gatherings. And we created here happenings for Jewish women to help develop all of these incredible Jewish women's God-given talents and to bring them to new audiences, inspiring and lifting all of us up with our spirits. So we really thank our sponsors for helping make these gatherings possible. So what does that mean? Go to their websites and patronize them. Okay? Okay. So now I can throw this page on the floor. No, I can't, because I'm going to talk about them later. Now, since we're in like week 8 of quarantine, we're all a little bit weary of Zooming. So I too have devolved in my own Zoom habits. I started out so excited and going to Shiurim every night and everything, and everybody, we had about 1,900 women on these concerts. And now what I call paying close attention is I watch the Zooms while I'm painting my bedroom. But I actually painted my bedroom, no kidding. So, you know, that was good. It was the first time in 16 years. So you think it needed it, maybe? Okay, so I'm going to advise you, though, on the other hand, right now, today, at this moment, since we've got, 179 of you have signed on already. I think we have about 380 people signed up. I know a lot of people are working at the moment, and they'll be watching it later. But I would really advise you, take your favorite drink. Take your snack right now, get yourself cushy in your favorite place, and just imagine that you're sitting with us. We're all together in a beautiful theater with red cushioned velvet seats and a vaulted, sculpted ceiling and beautiful chandeliers and red velvet curtains. And that's what's happening when each of these lovely women are coming on, and we're all here together in the same room. You can even like smell the cotton candy and the chocolate. My favorite smells. What can I say? A little vanilla. Okay, so today we have an incredible lineup for you of talented performers. We've really chosen only the most glorious voices because that can stand up to and really be enriched for an a cappella concert because it's Sphera, so we can't use any musicians or instruments. Plus, we have some of the funniest Jewish ladies on the planet. Now, anyone who's under, and I'm going to say that later. Okay. So without further ado, we are having, let's find her first, Shandel and Tellis from Far Rockaway. You're in Far Rockaway now, right, honey?
Hi, everybody. How are you doing this afternoon?
Yay.
Right, for all you people that are not night owls, this is perfect for you. I'm going to be sharing a couple songs today.
We're not ready for you yet.
Oh, sorry.
We're just waving.
Hello,
we're saying
goodbye.
Hello. But we always love to hear from you. Next, we're introducing Miriam Lakritz. who's in St. Louis. We're covering all the time zones today, people. Next, we have Rachel Factor. Let me find Rachel in this lineup here. There she is, the beauty. Here she goes. Everybody say hi to Rachel, who's coming to us from Eretz Yisrael, from Yerushalayim. And then we have Ellie Rip, our dress modeler. Let me spotlight Ellie. There she is. Ah, she's going to get up and do a little modeling for us again. Lovely, lovely. Nice shoes too, Ellie. Then we have my partner in crime, Devorah Sandler and Miriam Sandler, coming from Passaic, New Jersey. And my dear old friend, Judy Weingard in Los Angeles. Thank you, Judy, for coming. And then we have our hilarious Jew Girl Funnies, Marion Fine. Where is she? I'm going to find her. There she is. I'm going to spotlight you there. Oh, now, Marion, I believe, is from, is it Manchester? Manchester, and she is now in Massachusetts. So if you can say the two of those 3 times fast, you're one up on everyone. And then we have the great and glorious, or what is the thing that you say, Sharon? Sharon Geller, funny lady in Philadelphia. And now we have our favorite Ilana Greenspan in Passaic, New Jersey, with her lovely wave paintings. I feel like I need scuba gear when I'm looking at you. La, 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 la. And now, last but certainly not least, we have Joan Wiener Levin in an undisclosed location in Eretz Yisrael. And then there is me, Leslie Gold-Ruder, and I am your host, and I'm in Passaic, Ir HaKodesh, New Jersey, okay? Now, we are going to start with, oh, yay, we have 197 different ladies signed on. Love you. Here we go. We're going to start with, I'm going to mute everyone. Okay, and I'm going to spotlight. We have now the lovely Devorah Sandler and Miriam Sandler.
Okay. Standing in your ruins feels a lot like the end. So used to losing, you're afraid to try again. Right now all you see are ashes where there was a flame. Truth is that you're not forgotten, 'cause he knows your name. God's not done with you, even with your broken heart and your wounds and your scars. God's not done with you, even when you're lost and it's hard and you're falling apart. God's not done with you. It's not over, it's only begun. So don't hide, don't run, 'cause God's not done with you. There's a light you don't notice until you're standing in the dark. And there's a strength that's growing inside your shattered heart. Oh, God's not done with you, even with your broken heart and your wounds and your scars. God's not done with you, even when you're lost and it's hard and you're falling apart. God's not done with you. It's not over, it's only begun. So don't hide, don't run, 'cause God's not done with you. He's got a plan, this is part of it. He's gonna finish what he started. He's got a plan, this is part of it. He's gotta finish what he started. He's not done. God's not done writing your story. Yeah. So take my hand, 'cause you are not alone. God's not done with you, even when you're lost and it's hard and you're falling apart. God's not done with you. It's not over, it's only begun. So don't hide, don't run, 'cause God's not done with you. You, no, no, no. You, God's not done. God's not done with you. Boris Sandler.
Oh my gosh, you too. Thank you so much. That is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I've unmuted everyone.
Bravo.
There you go. There you go.
Did you write the
Okay,
song?
thank you so much. Next, we have the glorious Shandel Antelis. I'm going to find Shandel. There we go.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Again, see, in showbiz, I was like, okay, I guess, was I switched to first? I was like, I don't think so. So I started talking, but really, I'm back again. And second, and Miriam and Deborah, that was so gorgeous. Did anyone else cry and get chills already? Because I did. I was like, Shandel, control yourself. I love this song, and it makes me cry every time, and it's so beautiful, especially sung by from Jewish, beautiful mother and daughter. But I was like, hold it together. This is not waterproof mascara on your eyes. Remember that. That was a mistake, but it's all good. So I hope the rest of the show continues to be so beautiful and uplifting, and I'm sure it will be. So the song I'm going to sing first, I'm coming back later also, it's called Standing Tall. And these days, sometimes I just have to ask Hashem, can you give me energy and motivation? Because like, I don't got any right now. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday I was really frustrated. You know, ladies, we get frustrated. We hold our tension in our shoulders and our back. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm going to pretend I see the knots, but anyways, that's how I am sometimes. And I was like, Hashem, just please help me be more motivated. Anyways, this morning, Hashem woke me up at 6-something a.m., which is not when I wake up, especially not during Corona, and I could not go back to sleep. So ladies and girls, Hashem should listen to your tefillos right away, and we should be so productive, but we should also get enough sleep. 5 hours is not enough for me. Okay, here we go. Standing tall. In the chorus, I want you guys to clap like this, okay? I'm going to teach you in advance. I may fail, I may fall, I'm standing my ground, I'm standing tall. Double, single, double, single. Okay, you guys are real smart. I see the performers got it, so feel free to join in, and it's just during the choruses, so you can have a break during the rest of the song, okay? Here we go. Standing tall. I can't describe the way I felt today. Nothing's been going right, and I just can't wait for whatever's supposed to be. I've been sitting at the edge of my seat, and I can't take the suspense. Will life ever be normal again? Just wait, my child. It'll all be worth your while. Here we go. I may fail, I may fall, I'm standing my ground, I'm standing tall. Keep going. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes I'm weak, but I'm much stronger than I used to be. Keep going. And I'm taking my time, trying to figure out who I need to be. And I'm not perfect, and that's fine. I've been writing my own history. Uh-oh. Yeah, yeah. I've never pushed myself harder than this. I didn't know such tall mountains exist. I'll keep climbing no matter what. Whatever it takes to get to the top. My hands are shaking now, and my vision's hazing now. I know I'm never by myself. God's always there for us when we need help. Here we go. I may fail, I may fall, I'm standing my ground, I'm standing tall. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes I'm weak, but I'm much stronger than I used to be, yeah. And I'm taking my time, trying to figure out who I need to be. And we're not perfect, and that's fine. We've been writing our own history. Yeah, Corona's gonna go into the history books, that's for sure. Here we go. I'm not saying it's always a happy ending. I'm done with excuses, no more pretending. From now on, I'll just take the truth. Help me find my way, I'll try not to complain. I go for the real deal, don't like to play games. From now on, I'll just take the truth. I may fail and I may fall. I'm standing my ground, I'm standing tall. Hands together. I may fail, I may fall. I'm standing my ground, I'm standing tall. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes we're weak, but we're much stronger than we used to be. And I'm taking my time, trying to figure out who I need to be. And I'm not perfect, and that's fine. I've been writing my own history. Uh-oh, keep clapping. Yeah, keep climbing. Keep climbing, ladies. We can do this with Hashem's help, hopefully.
Woohoo! You are so great. Chamberlain, tell us.
You the best.
Yay, you.
Thank you, Leslie, for putting this together. Show
Thank
number
you.
3,
So-
4, I don't know. We've done a bunch.
This is
You're the
number
best.
3, but it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going.
Wow, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Shandel. And I forgot to read little information about Shandel and about Miriam. I'm going to do that for all the performers going forward, but Shandel and Miriam are going to come back towards the end of the show anyway, so I will tell you a little bit about them, I guess, because I know everything about them. So I figure, yeah. So I am going to unmute Sharon. Sharon, can you unmute yourself? I need you to unmute yourself. Okay. This is Ms. Sharon Giller, who is currently in the national touring company of the off-Broadway hit Old Jews Telling Jokes. You see the little poster in the, oh no, that's Knock Knock Jews there. Sharon is a spokeswoman on QVC and also performs in radio and TV commercials. She does improv for lawyers and did something called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Arbitration. That's pretty hilarious in itself. Most importantly, Sharon has been my friend for over 30 years. We worked together many times, and I particularly enjoyed playing her Italian grandmother at a plumbers convention in Atlantic City.
Totally forgot that.
I knew you would have. That's why I had to share it.
That you mentioned, but you left off Saturday Night Live?
Exactly. I know who I'm talking to. Take it away, Sharon.
The Italian says, I'm tired and thirsty. I must have wine. The Russian says, I'm tired and thirsty. I must have vodka. The Jew says, I'm tired and thirsty. I must have diabetes. Well, I hope you like that. I can hear the laughter, not really, but kind of like in my head. I thought I'd open with a joke because the Talmud tells us that's exactly what our great rabbis used to do before they would lecture to their thousands of rabbinical students on serious Torah topics. They would open with a joke. And why? Because even back then, those great rabbis knew that humor has the ability to uplift students and open their hearts to learning. So welcome to a little snippet of my show called Knock Knock, Jews There, a Talmudic take on comedy. And raise your hand if you actually knew that the Torah and the Talmud contains a lot of examples of comedy, laughter, and humor. Raise your hand if you already knew this. Not new news to you. You can lie because I can't see you. Thank you. And raise your hand if you think I just made up that title so I could work for Leslie Gold for free on a Thursday afternoon on Zoom. Yeah. Well, the truth is it doesn't matter whether you knew that or not. You probably already knew that there's a big connection between Jews and humor. There are a lot of funny Jews out there, and we often use humor to express ourselves. So from the Jewish perspective, humor and comedy, and according to the great rabbis, it's not just positive, it's actually necessary. Mrs. Shapinsky takes her 8-year-old grandson to the beach. Suddenly, a huge wave comes in and sweeps little Sammy out to sea. Mrs. Shapinsky looks up to the heavens. God, she cries, please, he's mine only grandson. I love him more than life itself. Please, bring him back to me. Suddenly, the waters part. A huge ray of light shines down from the sky. A golden dolphin comes swimming to the shore with little Sammy on his back. The dolphin gently places little Sammy on the beach and then swims off into a beautiful rainbow. Mrs. Shapinsky looks at her grandson, then around the beach, then up to God. He had a hat. Thank you, Leslie. You know, it's every comedian's dream to perform for 300 people and only hear one person laughing. So, thank you, Leslie Gold, for making my dreams come true. By the way, did you know that in Avodah Zarah in the Talmud, God actually dedicates a specific time each day for laughter? It's true. And we're so lucky because today that time is actually 3:26 Eastern Standard Time. So, a very Hasidic religious rabbi walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. And the bartender says, wow, where'd you get him? And the parrot says, Brooklyn, they got thousands of them. You will laugh when you get home. Oh, you are home. Well, anyway, I think the best example of humor in the Talmud comes from that well-known story. I know you all know this. Rabbi Baroka is walking through the marketplace one day and he's thinking, gee, I wonder who's going to merit the world to come. Who's so good they're going to be rewarded in the afterlife. And all of a sudden, poof, the prophet Elijah, Eliyahu Hanavi, appears and says, you see those two guys over there? They're going to merit the world to come. And of course, who's he pointing to? Two jesters, two clowns. And Rabbi Baruch like, explain yourself, please. And Eliyahu Hanavi goes on to say, those two jesters, they have the ability to cheer people up when they're depressed with humor. And they use humor to make peace between the parties when they see two people arguing. For those two reasons, those two people will merit the world to come. Wow, that is really big news. He doesn't point to two doctors. I mean, we all know how important healers are, right? He doesn't point to two wise men, two sages. He doesn't point to two lawyers. Well, that you can kind of understand. He points to two jesters, two clowns. So the Talmud tells us that laughter and the ability to ease tension through joy plays a very important role in Judaism. Taliban terrorist is crawling through the desert, dying of thirst. And off in the distance, he sees an oasis and he thinks to himself, surely at this oasis, there must be water. So he makes his way painstakingly across each morsel of sand until finally he comes upon not water, but a little old Jewish guy selling men's ties. And the little old Jewish guy says, would you like to buy a beautiful tie? And the Taliban terrorist says, oh, you idiot, I should kill you. But first, I must quench my thirst. The little old Jewish guy says, look, I know you don't like me, and I know you don't want to buy a tie, but just to show you the kind of guy I am, I'm going to tell you where you can find some water. Just crawl 2 miles in this direction, and pretty soon you'll come upon a huge restaurant, and inside that restaurant, all the ice cold water you could possibly want. So off he goes in that direction. About 4 hours later, he comes crawling back. Now he's practically dead from thirst. He crawls right up to the little old Jewish guy and he says, your brother wouldn't let me in without a tie. Thank you, Leslie Gold. Again, one laughter. Thank you. I just like to leave you with this Yiddish proverb. What soap is to the body, laughter is to the soul. So don't forget to wash your hands with a lot of hot soap and water. And whatever you do, don't forget to laugh. Thank you, Leslie Gold, and Toda Rabbah.
Thank you so much, Sharon Giller. She's amazing. Thank you for joining. It's very special for me to have you here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Next, we have Rachel Factor coming to us from Eretz Yisrael. Rachel Factor is a performer, speaker, and educator based in Yerushalayim. Her mission is to bring purpose, passion, and meaning. I could certainly see that through the performing arts, and it's being fulfilled through her Jerusalem Center for the Performing Arts, and her upbringing in Hawaii, professional life as a Broadway dancer and her current passion teaching and performing in the Jewish community has given her so much purpose and meaning, and you can read the rest of her bio in the program. It's very extensive and impressive. She's currently offering free dance tips, karaoke videos, and podcasts on her website, as well as as drastically reduced prices on her music and dance products. I'm gonna have to get me some of those, girl. So without further ado, if you would please share your beautiful song with us, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Leslie. Thanks for inviting me back again. I'm really honored to be a part of this group and meeting all these wonderfully talented, amazing women that I didn't know before, so thank you for that opportunity also. I'm sharing a song tonight that I wrote many, many years ago in a time period that mirrors the time period we're in right now. And it was after 9/11, and I was living in New York City, and I was a Broadway dancer and a Radio City Rockette. I was newly married, and in the time period after 9/11, I also felt like this period of confusion and challenge, which led to a lot of self-reflection. And I started asking myself if this was really the life I wanted to be living. And shortly after that, both my husband and myself started moving in a direction of growth, of personal growth. And Hashem opened doors and introduced us to Torah observant families. And we ended up, my husband is Jewish, I ended up converting, and we became religious, and we came to Israel for a few months, and now 16 years later, we have a beautiful family here. And I have a dance school from Beis Yaakov girls, and it's just an amazing, beautiful, full life. So here we are in this time period again, and what this song talks about really is like going through this period, making these changes internally, and then manifesting them externally in a community that, like, you know, can you imagine? Like, I was in an artistic performing community and deciding to give it up to become an Orthodox Jew. People were extremely supportive, actually, but I really felt like I was going against the tide, and it was very, very scary for me. And so that's what this song talks about, and I just hope that we all go through this period and come out the other side, having done a lot of self-reflection and on the road to changes and growth and everything that, you know, we want and desire in this life. So this is my song. It's called Normal, from the musical of my story, Not Even Normal. Okay. Normal, what's really normal? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. People, they're just like people. They're often scared to see what's true. But I'm really much more a dreamer. There must be something more. I need to find the key that will open up the door. Normal. I don't want normal. I think I know which way to go. People, they'll lead you sideways, but if I listen to my soul, then I just may find the answer, the key to something more. If I can just find the feeling to lead me to that door, then I'll find it, then I'll know it, then I'll breathe it more and more, then I'll live it, then I'll love it, and I'll walk right through that door. Normal. My life's not normal. I know just what I'm supposed to do. People, they're just like people, and if they can, they'll see you through. 'Cause we're really all like dreamers, searching for something more. And when we find the answer, we'll walk right through that door. We'll walk right through that door. We'll find something more.
Wow, so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Amazing with me, with us, me and the other 227 women on. That just shows you that's something that's quite amazing about this whole interface, this Zoom, is it really does feel like instead of being in that huge theater, which is great and wonderful, and I love it and it's very special, but I really do feel like you're singing right to me. Does everyone feel that way? Yeah. Thank you. Next we have Joan Wiener Levin, who I can't say enough about her. Her talent speaks for itself. Joan previously won the title of the Jewish Week's funniest amateur comedian in New York and performed regularly at clubs and private events in the US before making Aliyah with her husband and 2 children in 2014. I'm glad you didn't leave them behind. She continues to perform at clubs and private events around Israel and the US today, right? Well, not today. So here is the really ridiculously funny Joan Wiener Levin.
Ridiculously funny, just a little funny. It's good to see everybody, or to virtually see everybody. I have to say, Rachel Factor is a very hard act to follow. Even doing comedy. This is a weird reality that we're living in, and I have to say I'm adjusting to this new reality. I like covering my face in public. I do, because I'm getting a little older and I talk to myself. And now when I talk to myself, nobody can tell that I'm talking to myself. I can have entire conversations with myself and nobody knows about it but me. My kids and I are having a lot of fun together. I have 2 kids and we're home all together all day long. It's fun. It's like being back in college in a dorm. We stay up until 2 a.m. and then we sleep late. We wear the same sweatpants all week and we just have cold pizza for breakfast. It's true. I've been eating a lot of pizza. It's not that we like pizza so much, but I have to homeschool my kids and I'm doing math with my daughter and she's learning fractions, and pizza is the only way I understand fractions. I have to do that. It really helped when we made Aliyah because I would have to transfer, like I never knew how hot or cold it was. Like we made Aliyah in August and I heard that it's gonna be 30 degrees and I'm like pulling out hats and scarves. It's the middle of August and someone said, no, remember Celsius, Fahrenheit. And I couldn't do it, you know, multiply by 5 ninths and add something. I'm not a math PhD. I couldn't do this. So we had to just keep eating pizza to ever know how hot or cold it was going to be outside. Some of the numbers when you make Aliyah, some of that between metrics and regular, I liked regular, imperial, whatever. Marion will explain it later. But some of that I liked because when you get off the plane and land in Israel, your body weight is half. But it is a problem though, like when you're driving, because I didn't know. I knew like pounds to kilograms is about double. So I just assumed that miles to kilometers was about the same. So I just would drive at like 120 kilometers an hour. And I just didn't know. And a police officer pulled me over once and said, Miss, do you know how fast you were going? I said, I got to tell you, officer, I really don't. But I am stuck at home now with my kids, and it's fun. We're playing all these games that we don't have time for. I taught my son how to play chess, and I thought we were having this really sweet mommy and son moment. He gave me a hug. He said, "Mommy, I'm so glad you taught me how to play this game." And while he was hugging me and my back was turned, he stole 3 of my pieces off the board. So that's the way he learned how to play. He likes Hangman, that game where you have to figure out what the word is. I always lose. So here's a good parenting tip I've learned. Never play Hangman with a kid who doesn't know how to spell. Monopoly is another one of my favorite games. I taught them Jewish rules. You land on income tax, nothing happens, you don't pay anything. And my kids say if they go to jail, they expect me to bail them out because it's my fault. I grew up playing Monopoly. I was taught how to play Monopoly by my Uncle Saul on my mother's side. He was German. He was a little bit scary. When we used to play Monopoly, he used to just conquer Boardwalk and Park Place and then take the thimble and the dog and go invade Candyland. It was a little scary. These are slightly strange times that we're living in. I miss going to shul. I love trying out different shuls. And in Israel now, there's this trend toward fusion shuls where people with different philosophies will get together to try to create a new shul. There's this one I love that's Reform Yeshivish. They're okay with intermarriage as long as there's separate seating at the reception. There's another shul that's modern Orthodox Hasidish. They hired a woman rabbi, they just don't let her appear in public. And there's another one that I really like going to. It's conservative Chabad. They start minyan at 10 a.m., but daven to God as our mother in heaven. And my real favorite, the one I go to the most, is a Karl Bach Satmar shul. They get together and sing songs about chumras. But now there are minyanim, they're just on people's balconies. I was trying to sleep a little bit late this morning, and I was woken up by an early morning minyan. It was like, Ya Amod, guy on the 3rd floor balcony, Shlishi. It was a little bit hard, and also we've had to adapt because I'm not driving and I'm not going anywhere. I've downloaded onto my phone Waze that's meant to be used indoors. It's actually Mom Waze. I set it up in my living room and it helps my kids. It's like, in 3 feet, pick up a dirty sock, turn left, walk 2 feet, put sock in hamper. Was that so difficult? Anyway, it's been really fun making you all laugh. I hope you're having a good time and stay safe and healthy. Love you all.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Thank you so much. All right, now we have Judy Weingard. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite singers on the planet. Judy was on tour with a Broadway-bound production of Jekyll and Hyde when she began her return to Yiddishkeit, Baruch Hashem, a master acting teacher and performance coach for Kol Neshama and Emek Hebrew Day School, and is now the performance director of Yeshiva Aron Yaakov or Eliyahu in Los Angeles, California. That's where she's beaming in from. She performs for women audiences all around the world and is starred in both made-for-women only musical movies, A Light for Great Towers and The Heart That Sings. She's also one of the first fellow women performers I met when I was first learning about and discovering Torah in LA. And I will be ever so grateful to you, Judy, for welcoming me with open arms into the fold.
Of course. Anytime. Come over. See, I still have my New York accent, even though I'm in LA. All my kids say coffee. They don't say coffee. Because it's always in the morning.
And we're in New York, and I've taught my kids to say coffee and chocolate. Because I can't stand, even though I'm from Brooklyn, I can't stand the New York accent. Sorry, New York.
Sorry. That's me. What can I say? Okay, let's get started. No, that's not it. I'm going to start too high, and then I'm not going to be able to sing to you. Where did I put it? See, we talked too long. Okay. You know the bed feels colder, sleeping here alone. You know I dream in color and do the things I want. You think you got the best of us, think you had the last laugh, bet you think that everything good is gone. Think you left us broken down, think we'd go running mad. Baby, you don't know us 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when all are home. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean it's over. You may still roam. What doesn't kill us makes you stronger. Stronger. Just me, my house, and God. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm at home. We heard you were closing down. This was all so new. But we believe we will win the war over you. We didn't think you'd last this long, but you came out swinging. You tried to break us, but you see what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean you're lonely when we're at home. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean it's over. You may still roam. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stronger, just me, my house, and God. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean we're lonely when we're at home. Thanks to you, I got my new thing started. Thanks to YouTube, I learned new things wholehearted. Thanks to you, I'm finally thinking about me. You know, in the end of days, the day you came was just the beginning. In the end, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm at home. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean it's over when you're all gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stronger. Just me, myself, and God. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Oh, we're not alone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That voice.
Even at, well, it's kind of late by us now.
Thank you so much, Judy. You know I love to hear you sing. Thank you for sharing that with us. We need that. Power up, everybody. Power up.
That's right.
Now we have very, very special treat. We have Ilana Greenspan is a songwriter and musical producer. She's here with us in the wonderful Paseachas Yedecha. She's here with some of her Kinderlach. She's a music producer. She performs her comedy and music regularly. She's also available to produce personalized songs for your next Simcha. If you want her emails and all of her websites and everything, that is in the program. And Ilana is one of the more creative human beings on the planet that I've ever met. So I'm going to let Ilana and her beautiful family take it away.
Welcome to Quarantine Quarrel. Due to quarantine, instead of family versus family, we've split our family down the middle for a good old quarrel. Cheers for the girls team. Let's hear it for the boys team. And I'm your hostess, Ilana Greenspan, also known as Mommy. And chief cook and bottle washer. You know all those things you said you would take care of now that you have more time? Well, it turns out that's not really happening. Social distancing is affecting all segments of the population. The other day I got mugged and the mugger told me to toss my wallet from 6 feet away. personally, I think they should add a few more feet to social distancing, because now when I'm online at the supermarket, I'm still close enough to actually have a conversation with somebody. If it weren't for counting over, I wouldn't know what day it was. And last, a shout out to teachers. Thank God there is someone who enjoys what you do. Because now that I'm a stay-at-home, full-time school, one-room schoolhouse teacher for grades 2 through 12, I'm really trying to enjoy it. But back to our show. We took surveys on all things quarantine related. Kids buzzing when you think you know the answer. Ready, kids? Ready. Okay, great. Name something kids do during Zoom class. Something kids do during Zoom class. Boaz.
Pay attention.
Something kids do during Zoom class. Anyone? Something kids do during Zoom class.
Play
Shepard.
video games.
What was that?
Play video games.
Correct. Something kids do during Zoom class.
Nod your head so the teacher thinks you're listening.
Nod your head so the teacher thinks you're listening. Ready?
Post a still of yourself paying attention and go play basketball.
Post a still of yourself paying attention, then go play ball.
When the teacher calls and you say it's poor connection.
Good. What kids do during Zoom class. Anything else? Boaz.
Write down what the teacher said.
Okay. Next, name the top meals served at home during quarantine. Most popular meals served during quarantine.
Pasta.
Pasta. Good. Boaz.
Cereal.
Cereal.
Pasta again.
Boaz.
Soda.
Soda.
Cook your own eggs.
Cook your own eggs.
A grilled chicken sandwich with whole wheat bread and a salad on the side.
You can make that if you want, but okay. Next, name things parents like about quarantine. Things parents like about quarantine.
They save money on outings.
Save money on outings.
No carpools. And home all day.
Home all day. Things parents like about quarantine. Boaz.
No fights about bedtime because there is no bedtime.
No fighting about bedtime because there is no bedtime. Things parents like about quarantine, Shefa.
Kids fight all day.
Things parents like about quarantine. Yes, Shefa.
Good excuse to let us go on screens all day.
Anything else parents like about quarantine?
Supervising homeschool for 7 children.
Okay, things people like about wearing a mask. Things people like about wearing a mask. Boaz.
Keeps you safe from coronavirus.
Keeps you safe from coronavirus.
No one sees you making faces at them.
No one sees you picking your nose.
We all see you picking your nose. Okay, that's all the time we have for Quarantine Quarrel. Please check out my website, ilanagreenspan.com/davening. I made a beautiful davening recording that you could put on in the morning so that you and your kids can daven along to a fun tape. ilanagreenspan.com/davening.
Thank you so much, Greenspans. Be well, be well. And we're all so happy that you're healthy now.
Yeah,
Greenspans had the coronavirus. So
yeah.
we're happy that you're back in the saddle.
You know it. Woo.
Yes, you beat it. You beat it. Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay, so I have a few announcements now. We're taking like a 2-minute intermission before Ellie Rip comes on, and I just have a couple of announcements. And how do I pin myself? There, I'm spotlighting myself. Okay, so we even have your next concert planned already, as I mentioned. I just wanted to announce that it's going to have full music with live musicians Tuesday, May 26th. That's a benefit for Kids for Courage. And we're also planning that open mic for Rosh Chodesh on Monday, June 22nd. Also wanted to remind you about that this concert is serving as a benefit for Project Sarah, which is Stop Abusive Relationships at Home. So it's really wonderful. We've raised a couple $1,000s for them already. We're very much hoping that through your generous contributions, we'll be able to raise a couple $1,000s more because they really, really need it right now. And they are having a very special breakfast on Sunday, May 17th, 9:30 a.m. Susie Fishbine's going to be there. So everybody join for that. You can go to, there's their website. Let me move my finger. Okay. And thank you everyone who has already made a donation. And thanks again to our wonderful, very special, important sponsors, Pink Orchid Fashion. I'll say it again because it's so nice. It rolls off the tongue. Blooming with the newest styles and fashion. Pink Orchid has fashion at your fingertips, and I just polished mine for you. We have one of our talented singers. We showed you Ellie Ripp. You'll see as soon as she sings, she's coming on next, that she's got one of their beautiful dresses on. And our new sponsor, Eden Treatment Center. Eden is proud to service women in the Jewish community struggling with eating disorders with a women's only fully kosher and insurance-friendly program. And so go to our sponsors' websites and patronize them. We have wonderful performances coming up. I think we have 5 or 6 more performers coming up, including Shandel and Miriam are coming back. One thing I forgot to tell our performers, we're going to do something different this time that we have never done before, which is at the end of the performance, for any performers who can stay, you're certainly not obligated to. We know there's a lot of children running around at home in Eretz Yisrael. It's very late, but we are going to have the capacity to open it up after the show for anybody who raises their hand as an audience member. If you want to be able to chat, be seen, you can turn on your video, you can turn on your audio. This will be at the end of the show. So that's a little special treat that we're giving you. And there's also another little special treat that's happening there as well. So without further ado, we now have, let me find Ellie Ripp. This is what happens when you don't have a separate tech person. There's Ellie. I'm going to unmute Ellie and wait until you hear this voice. Oh my goodness. Ellie is a clinical social worker who's performed internationally and as a professional jazz and soul singer and hip hop dancer. I'd like to see if you're half as good a hip hop dancer as you are a singer. I'm not surprised at all that you're a pro. She's now using her musical talents to inspire women in her community. She's currently a Lakewood resident, but I think you're coming to us from Queens right now, right? Or are you in Lakewood?
No, I'm in Lakewood.
Okay. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. All right, so let's hear what you have for us. Something in Hebrew, I hear, which is wonderful and a great addition to the program.
So I actually want to dedicate this song to my mother, who's to my left, who has taken care of me nonstop for the past 2 months while I recovered from Corona, and has been feeding me 4 meals a day, gourmet meals, not pizza or cereal, on the balcony, and that's actually where I had the Seder. We still keeping careful. I wear a mask and gloves in the kitchen, and just want to thank her for taking care of me, being my everything. Okay. כשהלב בוכה, רק אלוקים שומע, הכאב עולה מתוך הנשמה, אדם נופל לפני שהוא שוקע, בתפילה קטנה חותך את הדממה. שמע ישראל אלוקיי, אתה כה יכול. נתת לי את חיי, נתת לי הכל. בעיניי דמעה, הלב בוכה בשקט. וכשהלב שותק, הנשמה זועקת. שמע ישראל אלוקיי, עכשיו אני לבד. חזק אותי אלוקיי, עשה שלא אבחר. הגב גדול ואין לאן לברוח. עשה שיגמר, כי לא נותר בי כוח. כשהלב בוכה, הזמן עומד מלכת, האדם רואה את כל חייו פתאום, אלא לא נודע, הוא לא רוצה ללכת, לא אלוקיו קורא על סף תהום. שמע ישראל אלוקיי, אתה כל יכול. נתת לי את חיי, נתת לי הכל. בעיניי דמעה, הלב בוכה בשקט. וכשהלב שותק, הנשמה זועקת. שמע ישראל אלוקיי, עכשיו אני לבד. חזק אותי אלוקיי, עשה שלא אבחד. הכאב גדול ואין לאן לברוח. עשה שיגמר, כי לא נותר בי כוח. עשה שיגמר, כי לא נותר בי כוח. Thank you.
What a voice. Thank you so much, Ellie. Beautiful. Next we have Miriam Lakritz. Miriam's worked with Rachel's Place Productions for 5 years, starring in such roles as Cinderella in Aldecott, Grace in Gingy, which I saw, and most recently in the title role of Catalina, which I also saw. Beautiful. Miriam offers virtual and in-person voice and drama lessons, and her contact information is in the program. Thank you so much for joining us, Miriam. I love your singing.
Thank you so much, and thanks for organizing this yet again. It's just so fantastic. So I'm singing a song today called You Will Be Found, and I hope it can really serve as something uplifting for everyone listening. And I'm just gonna make sure I have my key here. Okay. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hands. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you'll only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new, all is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, because you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. You never disappoint me, my dear. You never disappoint me. Oh my gosh, I love your voice. I love your singing. It's unbelievable. You know, what I have to say about it is that one thing I noticed, maybe I'll there. And I think everyone will agree. If not, it's okay. It's just my opinion. They're such glorious voices, such incredible talents, and not one is like the other. Everyone is so different, so unique, so incredible. It's amazing how Hashem can create, just like no fingerprints are alike, no two voices are exactly alike, and even all of your styles are so different. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.
And I'm sure we all do. Next, we have back with us, where's my Shandel? There she is. There she is. Now, I did not get to introduce you before, Shandel, and because I always assume everyone knows you, but just in case the one or two people who don't, Shandel is a singer-songwriter whose aim is to uplift women and girls to feel good about themselves, and you're really great at that. She has 4 albums out with original songs and many music videos, which you can view on her site. And there's even one that I'm in. Remember that. And she got married in September, and we even had her wedding. It was so beautiful. And she currently resides in Far Rockaway with her lovely hubby. So take it away, Shandel.
Thank you so much, Leslie. And I just want to say, I think that last song, I wish every single person who's in their homes and not able to see their friends could have heard that, because I think it would have uplifted many people. And I think all the songs and all the comedy acts that were done today were so uplifting and inspiring. And I don't know how many shows are like that in the secular world. And I want to thank you all for the inspiration that you've given each other, given me. Thank you so much. So this song is called One and Only, and I don't know if you guys have ever had a hard time feeling connected to Hashem or prayer, tefillah. I did for many years, and I wrote this song after enough time spent in Israel and started like feeling like Hashem was actually listening to me. Did anyone ever have that feeling? Hopefully you usually have that feeling. It took me a long time. So this song is kind of inspired by realizing that and wanting to let go of what's kind of false and empty in this world, and realizing that Hashem kind of is more important and can give us a happy life and beautiful things, and he's the one who sends it. You know, it's not our own doing. So here we go, is One and Only. Hope you guys like it. Staring at the wall, I'm speaking my mind. Even when I fall, you always accept me. Now I pour my heart out, 'cause it all comes from you. I really want to start now to only live the truth. You are perfect, the one and only. You're always with me. There's no more lonely. 'Cause I have been deceived. But now I believe, yeah. The tears stream down my face as my fears are erased. Every day's a new chance to start again. I'm really feeling something. Don't tell me this is nothing. The feeling's so strong, I found somewhere I belong. You are perfect, the one and only. You're always with me, there's no more lonely. 'Cause I have been deceived. Oh, yeah. So this is goodbye. No more confusion. Want truth in my life. I'm tired of lies. Oh, oh, you are perfect, the one and only. You're always with me. There's no more lonely, yeah, 'cause I have been deceived. But now I believe. Whew, I get really emotional. Sorry, guys. I mean, I think it's good to connect to songs, but I'm more emotional because I was connecting to all the other songs that were being sung. And
oh, wow.
I was like, Shandel, don't cry. Don't cry.
Shandel, so gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. And
Thank you.
really giving us, I don't know, I'm getting a lot of chizuk from this and hearing about your amazing Baal Teshuva stories, you artists and performers, and just the audience listening to us, sharing our chizuk and inspiration. It's really special. So thank you, Leslie, and everyone for
and it's so
letting me
special
be
to
here.
hear. I actually prefer almost hearing Shandel a cappella because I've told you before, Shandel, you're like a vocal acrobat and you are so fearless. You go without a net. I just love it. I just love it. Thank you so much. We are going to run along though and leave you for the moment because I know people have tight schedules and I want to bring on our incredible, I think it was Joan who put me on to you. I had never seen you before, but you are so ridiculously hilarious, Marion Fine. She's got a unique one-woman shows, her unique one-woman shows that brought laughter to Jewish female audiences in Europe, Israel, and the US. Marion launched the first of several large-scale annual variety shows celebrating female talent in the London Jewish community. Cool and a half. And she helped to raise the profile of female talent in the frum world. I want to talk to you about that a little bit. She moved to Boston in 2012 and now divides her time between being a wife and a mom, teaching English and drama, and performing in numerous venues in the US and abroad. So let's hear what you have to share with us today, darling.
Well, thank you so much. I shall just put my crown on. Excuse me. It is I, Queen of England, speaking to you, my loyal British subjects, from here, the comfort of Buckingham Palace, whilst you sit in the cramped conditions of your humble little homes. But Philip and I have indeed struggled ourselves. Because of this virus, we have had to dismiss all of our staff. There are 775 rooms in Buckingham Palace. The last time I saw Philip was 3 days ago, struggling with a vacuum cleaner somewhere in the East Wing. But when the going gets tough, the tough must get going. And I am proud to tell you, my dear subjects, that I have learnt to cook. Indeed, I made my first egg this morning. It was a little crunchy, but tomorrow I shall remember or endeavour to remove the shell. Well, my dear subjects, coronavirus isn't pleasant, but I have been through corona before and got through it when I was coronated. Just my little joke in the 1950s. Well, goodbye, and may strength be with you. Well, yeah, I'm not the Queen, no, but I am British. And as Leslie correctly said, I moved here several years ago when I finally found a husband. It took me a while. But my first encounter with Americans was when I was 18 years old, and I went to a Beis Yaakov seminary in Israel. And I'm quite an outgoing person, as you can probably tell. And I went up to my first American girl that I'd met, and she was going to be my roommate. And I approached her and I said, "Hi, I'm Marion. I guess we're going to be roommates." And this was her response. "Oh my gosh, like you're from England? Wait, is England in London? That's like awesome. Do you know the Queen? Wait, do you have tea at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh my gosh." I had to live with her for 9 months, ladies, 9 months. Anyway, now I find myself in Boston, Massachusetts, which is very civilized. You know, I live here in New England, somewhat similar to Old England. But, and I teach, yes, Leslie, I teach English and I teach drama in my local Torah Academy middle school up the road from my house. And I teach American teenagers, woo! And well, I teach English and drama, but I was once asked to sub for my colleague. She was teaching gym. We call it PE in England, physical education. And I stood out there on the pitch and watched these girls play. And I think it's fair to say that no Beis Yaakov graduate has ever gone in for the Olympics. And I could see why. I was watching these girls, right? They were playing soccer, funnily enough, English football, and 2 nets, right? It's very simple. 2 teams, 2 nets. You've got to get your ball into the net on the opposite side of the field. And Khani, we'll call her Khani, she's standing in front of the goal post, right? Now the idea is to protect the goal from the ball coming, right? It's very simple, right? And to kick it away if it does come. This was Khani as the ball comes her way. Hashem! Ah! Meanwhile, I was so amused by watching this that I decided to write my own Beis Yaakov football commentary. And it goes like this. And Goldberg passes to Cohen, but Cohen's not paying any attention. Oh, Landsman's got the ball now. Landsman passing to Feldman, but Feldman's on the opposite team, and Feldman's laughing now. Yes, and Feldman's laughing hysterically. She's laughing hysterically at the mistake, and she can't stop laughing. Oh, Goldberg again. No, it's not Goldberg. It's Schreiber now, kicking to Litwin, but Litwin's not paying any attention. She's running off. I'm not sure where she's going. Oh, Schreiber now, kicking to Fischer. Fischer's got the ball, and she's bouncing it. Fischer's bouncing the ball. I think she's forgotten what game she's playing. And the referee, Mrs. Cohen's putting up the red card there to Fischer. Oh, ball shooting overhead, narrowly missing Mrs. Cohen's shaitel. Oh, here we go. There she goes. Schreiber again. Schreiber will not give up. Schreiber kicking to Ginsburg. Ginsburg's muttering something. I think it's Kapitel Kufchof Aleph, and she's also run off in the opposite direction. Oh, Schreiber again. No, Schreiber not giving up there. Schreiber kicking to, who's she kicking to? King to Levy. But Levy's drinking water. Oh, and the water's spilled on the floor now. And now there's the water fight. Girls are taking this as an excuse to have a water fight. Oh, and now Schreiber again. Schreiber will not give up. Schreiber, well, there's nobody to kick the ball to because all the girls have run off to play with the 12th graders. No, but Schreiber won't give up. Schreiber dribbling there. Schreiber, beautiful Schreiber. It's a goal, Schreiber! The wrong net, Schreiber. Schreiber, you just scored a goal for the opposite team, Schreiber. Well, that's it from me. Marion Fine, BBC, Beis Yaakov, Balagan Corporation.
Oh my gosh, you make us laugh. Thank you. I'm going to unmute everyone because I think everyone wants to laugh. And all right, I'm muting you again. Okay, next we have back again my partner in crime, Miriam Sandler. Miriam, I didn't give you a proper introduction last time, so allow me. Miriam Sandler was traveling the globe with international superstars. She spent a decade touring with Gloria Estefan, John Cicada, including shows at the White House and abroad for the Queen of England. Which, did Marion look anything like her? Seem anything like her at the time? Miriam? Yep. So Miriam's also recorded with Julio Iglesias and James Brown, and she's now exclusively performing for us women and girls. And she really is inspiring audiences of all ages with her heartfelt message. And as you've heard and will hear, her powerful voice. Miriam teaches private vocal instruction and master classes for girls and women, has been running a Performing Arts Conservatory summer program, Camp Abima. Don't know if any camps are running this summer, but we'll see what happens. And Miriam and I have been partners in running open mic nights for women and girls over the last couple of years. And she is on the board of the new organization here, Happenings for Women. Yes, so we're going to be doing more and more together. And Miriam and I even wrote an original musical for junior high school together called Tales of Teen Island, featuring her own music and Shandel Antelis's music and that of Sephora Amster, which was super crazy and fun. You can imagine directing 7th grade girls, right? 7th grade girls. It was crazy. Okay, so without further ado, let's hear a song from Miriam.
Thank you so much, Leslie. I want to thank my partner, my friend, my wonderful friend. I don't know what I would do without you. I miss you so much. I want to thank Leslie Reuter for all of your hard work, for your commitment to providing creative opportunities for women and girls. I'm so excited about here, Happenings for Jewish Women, as it will, and Mirz Hashem, be providing regular platform for us to share our gifts. So important. We need to share our gifts, and women need to hear our gifts. I also want to thank Pink Orchid, our sponsors, and Eden Treatment Center, and the one and only Hashem. Thank you, Hashem, for giving us the opportunity to light up ourselves and to light up each other. As some of you may know, I am a Balas Teshuvah, and the song I'm singing for you, entitled Endless, highlights a time in my life, in my journey, when I realized that our Torah is not a storybook with irrelevant characters. It is our instruction manual for life, which has given me purpose and protection. I feel so blessed to be worthy of tapping into its eternal wisdom, and Endless is about keeping that feeling alive forever. I know that it doesn't make sense. I've been running in circles, didn't know what life meant. I knew when I'd find truth, I'd know in my heart, but I didn't know just how it would start. Thought it was just a story, but then I learned it's timeless. All the answers that I need are hidden there. And the more I search, I see with such brilliant clarity. Oh, heaven, please make this moment endless. Yes. The words that I read are divine. Woo! Every letter is special, and I don't know why, but I need to get closer. I need to know how we can change this whole world right now, yeah. Thought it was just a story, but then I learned it's timeless. All the answers that I need are hidden there. And the more I search, I see with such brilliant clarity. Oh, heaven, please make this moment. I used to tell myself it can't be true. I'll only believe if I see the proof. But everything is changing now. I realize illusions deceived me and made me blind. Thought they were only stories, but they are truly tireless. All the answers that I need to find eternity. Yeah. And every night I pray for salvation and peace. salvation and peace, yeah, but it was just a story, but then I learned it's timeless, all the answers that I need to find eternity. Oh, heaven, please make this moment endless. Won't you make this moment endless? Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, all you awesome singers, performers, comedians. I loved being with you. Next time I'm gonna shake my tambourine. I was told I couldn't do it today.
Much. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you to one and all. How's my shaitel holding up, people? Yeah? I keep having to tug it forward. There you go. There you go. What's that? So everybody, I'm going to mute everyone again for the moment. And I'm just reminding y'all, anyone who can stay on will, can you all hear me? Okay, good. Anyone who is available to stay on of the performers, anyone of the audience, if you would like to stay on after the performance, we have a little bit left for you. Really, what I wanted to share with you in these moments is the fact that we're going through very, very confusing, crazy times now, right? And we don't know what's going on. And I know my son and my daughter, who are teenagers, are talking, it's so hard on them, and they keep saying that I want things to go back to normal, can't wait for things to go back to the way they were. And I don't know about you, but I don't want things to go back to the way they were, because I feel that if they go back to the way things were, what was this all for if everything's the same? And I really think that something else is going on. So I have a secret to tell you what I think that is. Can I share it with you? There's a new world coming, and it's just around the bend. There's a new world coming. This one's coming to an end. There's a new voice calling. You can hear it if you try. And it's growing stronger with each day that passes by. And they keep passing and passing and passing and passing. There's a brand new morning, rising sweet and clear and free. There's a new day dawning. It belongs to you and me. Yes, a new world's coming, the one we've had visions of. Coming in peace, coming in joy, coming in love. Now I want everybody to get up and dance with me. There's a new world coming, and it's just around the bend. There's a new world coming. This one's coming to an end. There's a new day dawning, the one we've had visions of. Coming in peace, coming in joy, coming in love, coming in love, coming in love, coming in love.
Woo!
Wait. There we go.
Ow!
Let me get readjusted, people. There we go. See, this is techless.
Rocking it.
Woo!
Woo!
Let's see everyone. Is Judy Weingart on? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. We still have 200 women on. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. And Miriam, for that song has been in my head. I've wanted to share that for weeks. It has been in my head. So thank you for letting me share that with you. I hope you danced.
Thank you.
So now I just want to remind you, thank you again for Project Sarah for donating. And here's the info about their upcoming event, May 17th. And it's very, very important for us to all support that, to support our fellow women who are in need and can get that, well, it's women, children, men who need that help. And reminding you that we have our next open mic on Rosh Chodesh, June 22nd, and our next benefit for Kids for Courage with music, live musicians, Tuesday, May 26th on the Zoomy. And anyone who can stay after the concert and chat with performers, we have room for, I think, up to 90 people, so about half the people. I think what we can do is you guys can like raise your hands or something, or I've unmuted everyone, all participants. We've never done this before, so I am going to try it. Anybody, there's a little thing where you can raise your hands. So if you raise your hands, I can allow you to talk. So anybody I'm talking about participants, attendees, if you would like to raise your hands. In the meantime, while people are doing that, oh, there's the hands. So the hands raised, I'm going to allow you to talk. I'm promoting you to panelists so you can all talk. We'll be able to see you. So just be careful, anyone who's raising their hands, I'm promoting you to panelists so you can talk and you will be seen.
No.
Way down face.
You don't have to turn your camera on. It's up to you.
I don't know how. Doesn't go. Hello.
Okay, well, whoever that is.
Amazing.
You have to find somebody who's under 20 years old to help you.
Under 20.
I'm sorry. Anyone
What just happened?
anyone under 20 years old can help you, but I cannot.
Well,
I cannot help you. I'm allowing all of the raised hands to talk. I'm just letting everybody in.
Leslie, your view though that you're showing to all of us.
Don't know how to, so maybe you want to help us. Hello?
All right, somebody under 20 tell us how to.
I just wanted to ask, when is the open mic? I didn't get the date.
So the open mic is going to be June 22nd. Do any of our performers want to say anything while we're all being seen to the... Sharon, you have something to say?
It's all awesome.
Sharon, we can't hear you. You have to... You just muted yourself.
Can you hear me now, honey?
We can hear you now, but get closer to your mic.
Okay, so I just wanted to thank you. I have to run and teach a comedy improv class. I just wanted to thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I appreciate you inviting me. And you just rock. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining.
Okay. Thank you.
You're amazing.
Thank you. And your voice is
Amazing.
so much.
Thank
you.
Really amazing.
Oh, I'm hearing lots of really amazing. So let me go back to speakers. Okay. So anybody, you guys can turn on your own camera if you want to. I don't know. Is there anyone under 20 there?
Bottom left corner. Bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner, where Shandel's telling us.
That didn't work.
Don't you have to turn on the camera for it?
Okay.
I'm trying to promote You people. So, oh,
Does
I
everybody
see.
hear
I have
us?
to promote y'all to panelists.
Yeah.
There's no one like
I'm
you.
promoting people to
Share your
panelists.
screen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was all
Thank
great
you.
and
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Enjoyed
It was
it so
very
much.
awesome.
Layla,
Very, very awesome.
What is up?
no words.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Yeah, thank
Rachel
you.
Factor, you're the best.
Thank you to all of you.
Woo!
We love ACPA. Woo!
Mrs. Fine.
I love you guys.
Mrs.
Thank
Fine,
you.
it sounds like one of your students. Oh, there's Judy Steinig, my old cohort from the OU.
So
How
good
are
to
you,
see
Judy?
you. This was great.
Glad you could be on. I've been enjoying your programs as well.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to, seems there's no one button, so I'm just trying to.
Great concert.
You got to do everybody
in there.
separately.
Does anybody
Cheer
have
Osman and cheer Osman.
Does anyone have a specific question to ask any of us?
Does anyone everyone can be quiet for 1 second. Does anyone, if anyone has a question to ask one of the performers? Anyone have a question for any of the performers?
Everything big. What's the level? So big.
Leslie.
You and everybody, and then ask someone individually.
What's that?
No, stop it. You want me to go?
Mute everyone.
They see our name,
Let me just
Leslie.
finish. I'm just trying to finish promoting everyone who wants to be seen to a panelist. But for some weird reason, you have to do it individually.
Hi, Shifra.
Go,
Give me a minute. I don't want anyone to be disappointed.
What do you mean?
Corona.
Hila, sing the song.
Yes.
Who am I supposed to turn on?
Or Osman.
Who? Heard somebody and Leslie turn us on. I don't know. Do I turn you on?
Can you sing more? We really like to. We want more.
Who said that?
Bye.
Who said that and where do I have to send the check?
I think it's all done.
I think I got all the hands. I think I got all the hands. So you can. Okay.
You mute everyone, then if people can ask.
Darren Holtz.
So I should mute everyone, you're saying, Miriam?
Miriam Lackritz, can you sing another song?
I think so. I mean,
I'm doing any more
everyone's talking at
singing
the
right
same
now.
I just mute everyone.
So I can't blame
A
you.
specific person that's raised their hand that wants to say something. Ask a question.
Hi. Okay. So I did the participants.
Mazel tov, Miriam Leah Gamliel, on your new baby.
New baby.
Yes.
Mazel tov.
This is amazing.
Oh, I see my neighbor. I see Mimi Getz. Mimi Getz. Where's your mommy, Mimi?
We sing You'll Be Found Together.
Where's the baby?
Miriam Leah showing us the baby. I don't see him.
He is so cute.
I don't see him. Why don't I see him?
He's on one of the screens.
Mazel tov.
Oh, there's Leah Bassett. How are you, Leah?
Great, Baruch Hashem. I wanted to wish you a mazel tov and a yaftakoa. Great to see that.
Thank you, dear. Oh, my friend Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Leslie.
Oh, there's Miriam Leah. Let's see your baby. I'm going to spotlight you so we can see your baby.
So sweet.
Preston.
It's a tiny baby.
Very
So
nice.
precious.
New baby.
We should have a sack on this.
Okay.
Lots of nachas from the gorgeous baby.
Continuing my words.
Now, for some reason,
And Borman.
I am trying to, the button for muting everyone has disappeared. Let's see if I can.
I think it's because we made them panelists.
And let's see. Wait. Mute. I'm going to mute everyone. I've muted everyone. I finally found the button. So now anyone who wants to speak, has a specific question. If you have a specific question, unmute yourself. If you don't have a specific question or something you want to say, then keep yourself muted so everyone can hear.
Hi.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
It was
Leslie, can you enable the chat? And
No. We had been requested after the first concert to turn off the chat, so we don't use chat on our concerts.
People could chat to you, I think.
Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe. No, I turned that off. I just can't, yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody else have a question or something they want to say? You can unmute yourself.
Sarah Sanders. I wanted to say I enjoyed it a lot. My mother sent me the link, and I'm thrilled that she did.
Thank you, Sarah.
You had mentioned, Miss Rudder, that something was.
1 second, I'm just going to mute everyone again because somebody unmuted, so we can't hear you. And then, Sarah, unmute yourself. Okay, good.
I did. You had mentioned that everybody's information or websites, everyone who performed, is in a program. How do I access that?
So I sent the program through. Did you register with Eventbrite?
No, my mom did.
Okay. So register with Eventbrite after the fact, after you get off, go to the Eventbrite link, register again for a free ticket or make a donation. It's a great time to make a donation to Project Sarah, and then you will automatically get the program and the link when it comes out, when it's available.
Because
Okay.
my daughter has told me a million times she wants to learn how to sing better. So
we've got fabulous vocal teachers on this.
Right. So
the only difficult thing will be to choose which one you're going to use.
Right. Of course. Of course. Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. It was
Thank you,
so
Sarah.
amazing.
Thank you. Anyone else have a question or anything else you want to say?
Leslie, I want to share something.
Yes, Susan.
First of all, thank you for inviting me and putting this event together, and every single performer. I want you to get the amazing talent, and you're committed to Hashem and the community, and for women, and all these young girls that are watching now, and all these women that they're going to go back to their friends. Your impact, this is a global. Well, this what we're going through is a global situation. You're bringing inspiration to everyone. Thank you for making a difference, each and every one of you.
Thank you, Susan. Beautifully put. Beautifully put.
Hi.
Thank you. Who's talking now?
Dina Zuckerman.
Where
I
is
just want-
Gina?
I'm right here. I just want to tell everyone that you're all amazing and you did a really good job, and that I actually have reviewed myself to become a singer.
Hi, Tahila.
So kind of tricky with like everything that from Kai, and so he was like a lot of amazing people that
More of your shout outs coming up.
that have find a way how to that. So good job, everyone.
Thank you so much. I'm going to mute everyone again so that we can hear just the people who have a question.
Barney.
Who has a question? Somebody has something to say?
Leslie?
Yes. Who was that?
Oh, that was me again, Tovalaya from Los Angeles. You can't see me.
Okay.
Wanted to
say how inspiring these three performances have been. I do not personally know any of the singers, but or performers, but I actually know people who know some of the performers, and I had actually, this is a shout out to Miriam, I had actually just watched two Rachel's Place plays that Miriam stars in right before the first the performance, because I was having a hard time because I've been in a lot longer than other people have been because I'm not well, and especially I wanted to be able to say that today was able for me to be able to celebrate my 10th anniversary for coming home from a swine flu related illness in 2010. Baruch Hashem, I got through that, and am where I am today. Healthy.
Wow. Very happy that you're feeling better. I'm so happy that you're with us.
Thank you.
Who's next? Anyone else want to unmute and ask a question or make?
I have a question. Can I ask something?
Yes?
You said there was going to be an open mic. How are you going to do that?
Can you speak up? Speak closer to your mic. It's hard to hear you.
You said there's going to be an open mic.
Yes, June 22nd. So if you signed in, or you can just email me at leslie@rooterprojects.com.
Go Leslie!
Who was that? Is that Zevosh? Who said that? Who asked that? Yeah, so it's leslie@rooterprojects.com, and we'll send you out the info.
Thank you.
Who's next? If you could mute yourself if you're not talking. And anybody else want to say anything to any of the performers? Have a question?
Thank you so much. It was like really nice and inspiring.
Where are you, Bela and Hindi?
Hi.
Where are you in the world?
Israel. Yeah.
Where?
Israel.
Oh, where? Yeah.
To like see everybody in America. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's
Rachel's
wonderful.
student. Rachel, thank you so much for all the classes and everything.
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, these are Rachel's students. Look at all these cuties, and we got a lot of gingies here.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of gingies. We love our gingies. Mimi in Passaic is also a gingy, right, Mimi?
Yeah, Mimi Gruen.
We have another, okay, that's another one. All Mimis must be, okay. Anybody, I'm gonna mute you guys now. Anybody else wanna share something with our performers?
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Sure.
How long was Miriam Lackertz trained for voice, or was she trained
Miriam,
at
can
all?
you unmute yourself and answer?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I did a little bit of vocal training with just someone who was local in Milwaukee, but I didn't do it really seriously. And then when I was in the band man, I really hurt my voice because I was teaching and performing at the same time. So then I decided to start taking lessons every week. So then for the past year and a half, I think maybe 2 years at this point, actually. No, it's 2 years at this point. For the past 2 years, I've been training more or less weekly to just keep up my voice. And it's really important for anyone, if they're a professional singer or just starting out, to really take lessons and really keep it up.
Thank you.
Sure.
I love Catalina, by the way.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
Wasn't she great in that?
She's great at.
And oh my gosh, what a voice. Anyone else?
Yes,
Any other-
thank you so much for the concert. It was really nice.
Thank you for joining us.
Sure, it just brings happiness to us at home, you know?
Who's speaking now? I can't find you.
The view of the backyard.
The view, okay. Ricky?
Yeah.
Where are you, Ricky?
Jersey City.
Jersey City, okay. It looks like you've got a security camera there. That's interesting. All right, thanks for joining us, Ricky.
Leslie, it's Judy.
Judy, yes?
This was wonderful. It's beautiful to see Frum women getting together, entertaining other Frum women, seeing everybody's energy and everybody's talent. Marion Fine, but she's still on, right? I just want to tell you how much we enjoyed you when you were in Queens many years ago when I brought you to Queens. So, and it was so nice to see a lot of these other entertainers. So thank you so much, Leslie, for putting it all together.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
One more thing to the person who asked the question before. I think, Leslie, you're sending out our information, and I think a few of us give lessons. So feel free to reach out.
Yes.
And let us know if you're interested.
Yeah, if you signed up on Eventbrite, then you will get another email. You should have gotten it already, but I will be sending it out again. And then just a technical thing, Gmail only lets me send 300 emails a day. But when when we finish editing this video, I will send that out to anyone who registered at Eventbrite as well. You'll automatically get that. Anybody else? Hi, Bonnie. Hi.
Hi, Leslie.
Who's that? Oh,
Leah Bassett.
Hi, Leah.
I wanted to wish you kol hakavod and mazel tov. It's so incredible. I love seeing that all of these pop-up events are happening. It's amazing. You know, it was nice. I think some seed planting. I'm going to give a little shout out to Atara, a little seed planting for those of you who aren't aware. You know, Atara is the Arts and Torah Association, or however we word it. It keeps on changing. And
we don't hear you.
Ah, she muted herself.
What?
You were muted
No,
yourself.
I'm muted so that we could hear her.
Oh, there.
Did
I've
you get unmuted?
Yes, I've unmuted. Just a quick little shout out that Atara, if you're not familiar, we're the Association of Arts and Torah, and we're really here to support projects like what Leslie is doing and other women around the world. And so it's just so wonderful and amazing that you've managed in such a short period of time to pull off these concerts. It's incredible, and I wish you
Thank you so much. Well, really, the hardest thing about these things, seriously, is that there's so much talent out there that it's very hard to, like, even to fit it in. That's why we always go over. And I can't have everybody that I want to have on the concert. So we really appreciate all the fantastic audience and yay, everybody. Any other questions before we sign off?
Yeah. Hi. I mean, I don't know if it's such a legit question, but first of all, I think you're all really amazing. Definitely amazing performers. Is there a way to become your friend?
What does that mean? You mean real live friend
or real
like
life? You guys seem like really solid, amazing people.
Look, if you want to be friends with a 61-year-old woman, Dina, you and I were best buds. Come on.
Yeah, we could be best friends. Thank you.
Yes.
Where
are you, darling?
One of my biggest life goals, so thank you.
Okay, I'm
Where are you?
I'm so jealous.
For singing lessons, I will be happy to be your friend.
That is so adorable. Where did Dina, there you are.
amazing.
Dina Kalker, where are you?
Efrat, Israel.
Oh, she's in Efrat. Well, we all are going to be in Eretz Yisrael very soon anyway, right? So do you have a guest room, Dina?
Of course, for you, of course.
I'm there. Let's be in touch. Let's be in touch. Anybody else? Zivush, you wanted to say something?
No.
Yes. She wants to give a shout out.
Okay. She shut off her camera, so she doesn't want to. Anybody else? Or we're going to close the meeting.
Shout out to Rosman's. Woo! We enjoyed the amazing voices, and we really got emotionally excited and enjoying this performance.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you to all of our performers. Thank you once again to our sponsors, Pink Orchid, and to Eden Treatment Center, and to Project Sarah. We hope that they have a very, very successful breakfast. So we will 1 second. There we go. Really, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you on May 26th and on June 22nd. Love you all. be healthy and sane as you can be.